Hey, with my friend Jeff Graham at Montana Tech, now in his third season. Let me brag about Jeff a little bit. Okay. When he was at Belt, the last 10 seasons, his team won 6 state championships, and their win-loss record during that time, 240 wins, 22 losses, a winning percentage of 92%. Congratulations, Coach. Now in your third season, Coach, tell us about any staff changes you have this year.
We're lucky. We got the same staff back this year. Got hired the first year without a staff at all. So having Coach Bignell back has been phenomenal. She was with us this spring and summer, took our conditioning in the fall with our condo and lifting. So Coach Frankie Bignell, great player from Western, the old Bobcat family. She's back again. And then Coach Tyler Comble, our student assistant's back for his third year. The old Millstone boy and great kid. So we feel like we have some things in place this year, much better than we did the last 2 years. So it's been kind of a nice transition being able to have the same staff.
Coach, tell me about some of your leaders you have returning this season.
We've got a couple clowns with us here. 2 of our 4 seniors. This is Ob's like 9th year of college, I think. So Aubrey, Kaya, and Macy are our seniors. They've been here at Tech the whole time, all on pace to graduate, doctors, nurses, PAs, geniuses. And then Brooke Hankwitz, she was the first JC post we signed. She's a business major from Astoria, Oregon. So Aubrey was all conference last year. Brooklyn was right there knocking on the door. They're 2 of our 4 great leaders. Our other kids are in classes, but we're very excited. We feel like we have some older kids coming back this year with these 2, and then Macy Mayer and Kaya Wasson. We're expecting big things out of them. They played great minutes off the bench for us this year. So we've got a lot of experience with our returning players here. Do you want to chat with these 2?
Not quite yet.
Perfect.
Coach,
All right,
tell me, you have 13 players on your roster from Montana, including some Class C talent.
Yeah, we brought in a great class. Liv Wongren was an all-conference kid from us. Plentywood girl that was here. Avery Carlson and Chloe, our 2 little point guards, are back. And then Chinook, we signed a girl out of Chinook this year. JC's a Class C kid, as is Kaya up in North Country up there. And then we brought in the other the Hobber girl from Billings West, and Cam Ketchum. 2 other great freshmen with them, Celine Morel, Coach Morel's daughter here, then Emma Conan out of Twin Bridges. So we brought in a big class. We got a lot of new faces. And with those 2, we brought in 2 really good JC posts. One that we had a great connection with Coach Hyatt. And then as we were recruiting her, we found her teammates. So Hadley Humphreys and Olivia Nielsen. Unfortunately, Olivia's out with the knee. But these 2 were really excited about them when we brought them up on the visits. They give us a true 5. We weren't very big the last couple of years where we
Nope.
we brought in B and a couple more now. So we're very excited to have these guys with us. We got a lot of new faces, and the one we're really excited about too. We redshirted a local kid. We pride ourselves on getting some of the best kids, and Brooke Badovinic is coming back off a redshirt year, and we're really excited what she's going to bring to the table. So a lot of new faces, a lot of young kids last year, and big new roster.
Jeff, tell me about your preseason schedule. Who do you tip off with?
Ooh, it's tough. We got MSUP next week. Then, going a road game to Dickinson. We thought we'd kind of try to get acclimated to our new schedule next year there. We got a couple really tough D1s with Portland State. We're going to fly home so we can be a game at home around her people, get Multnomah and Portland State out there, see old Highline boy Keaton Gregg and his better half Chelsea. And then we got Idaho as well. And then some really tough teams with we got Southeastern who has picked to win the Sun. Just saw that the other day or today. Maybe the last 3 games, Jamestown's really, really good. Then we go to Arizona. We got to play Campbellsville there. We lost a couple of games, and then we get to play Loyola, who Carol beat in the national tournament. So it's a brutal schedule. We've had our meetings here, but we feel like it'll prepare us a little bit more, be a little tougher schedule than last year, and be ready for the league this year, which will be a grind like always.
Coach, my last question before we open it up to everybody else. Your daughter, Cadence, her freshman season at Butte, she averaged almost 15 points a game. Is it true she's going to skip college and go straight to the WNBA?
if we could get some money out of it, that'd be great. My wife would like that. So yeah, Butte, they're having a great volleyball season, and we're hoping the basketball season continues. So
Any questions for Montana Tech women's basketball?
I'm looking for
Jack,
Sorry, Daniel has his hand raised. You go get it first.
go
Right.
ahead, Daniel.
Okay. Jeff, Daniel Shepard of 406 Sports. Just Rocky touched on it there, but 13 players from Montana on your roster. Just curious your thoughts on the importance of building your program with Montana talent.
you know, that's when I interviewed here with our athletic director and our football staff and our men's basketball coach and track and field. That's what we want to build on, the great kids in Montana. We really believe they're the foundation of our programs when we get to add in some great kids like B and Hadley and Olivia. But, you know, this is what we want in Butte. You know, the small town kids, the AA kids, everything fits in Butte, Montana with these kids. It's kind of a great melting pot. And that's the way our scholarships are structured. And, you know, those are the kids we want to win with. And we're very excited to try to get the best Montana kids each year.
Mr. Marshall.
Yeah, Coach, I just wanted to ask, obviously, kind of this last year we saw on the national scale just how talented the Frontier Conference really was. Just how does the strength of the Frontier as a whole and even playing teams 2 or 3 times really help your team get better and continue to grow?
Yeah, you know, it was awesome day in, day night, or day in, day out. It's just an absolute grind. And, you know, we competed and we felt like we competed for 34, 35 minutes a game, and we'd have some lulls and some spots that hurt us. And we were young and we kind of had a new system in, and we relied on a lot of young kids. But, you know, now we got 4 seniors, a junior college kid, a lot of our freshmen and sophomores played quite a few minutes. And we think the tougher schedule this year and the preseason is going to help us. You know, we bulked up. We have some good road games, some good home games. So we're hoping it's going to prep us. And, you know, like Brooklyn, you know, she said it was a lot tougher than I thought. Like, you know, our JC kids, you know, and our freshmen and sophomore, it's a big eye opener coming from high school. So we feel like we're better prepared. The non-conference schedule should help us be ready for conference.
Brooklyn, what's it like playing for Coach Jeff?
It's good. He's a very intense coach, but he means well and wants the best for all of us. And it's been a really great experience so far.
She got paid to say that.
Rocky, I'm going to ask both student athletes if they would just take a moment and talk about the value of a degree from Montana Tech and what that means to them.
Age before beauty.
Well, obviously, tech, the rate of getting a job after graduating here is just immaculate. It's huge. Getting a degree here is, I would say, one of the best schools in Montana, for sure. So yeah, sets you up really nicely. When people are looking to hire, they're gonna look at this as a STEM school and see that the courses that we have to take, you know, they're really tough. It's really hard to go through some of these classes, but I would say at the end of the day, it's worth it for sure, you know, putting in all those hours.
Yeah, I would have to agree with Aubrey, like coming from a JUCO, like it's definitely much harder. And my JUCO years, like I was online, so coming back to in-person school, like these classes are definitely a lot harder, but it's gonna set us up for success in the future.
What this is a follow-up question. What are your degree programs? And then what is your desired avocation after you're done with your playing days?
So I'm in biology right now, and I'm planning on applying to PA school after, so some tough work, but we're getting there. We're almost done.
And I'm a business major and I'm planning on like starting my own business afterwards.
That's awesome. As commissioner, I like to hear of the other part of your experience, not just your athletic experience. This is somewhat of a marketing video. It's going to go out on YouTube, and people need to hear about your experiences. So appreciate Coach Graham and having you all join him today. Rocky, do you have any other follow-up questions?
No, sir.
Any other questions from the members of the media?
Sure, I'll ask one of Aubrey if you don't mind. Aubrey, is this your 5th year at Tech? Is that right?
Yes. Yep.
How do you? I know you were honorable mention all conference last year. How do you make your last year your best year at Tech?
I mean, we've just having kind of that in my head, knowing that, you know, like there's work that has been done, but there's also work that needs to be done as well. It's just going out every single day on the court, battling it out with my teammates. You know, we're learning to be a lot more physical. We all have the passion for the game. It's clearly there. Kind of just putting those two together and creating goals for myself to want to be up in that higher range of all conference selection. You know, I think it's a huge motivation factor trying to achieve, you know, just all conference again.
Thank you.
Last
Anybody
call.
else?
Yep.
Jeff, ladies, thank you for your time and best of luck this season.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.